And you cannot blame my buddy Nate Ryan one bit. Week 5 of the high school football season is here, meaning that after this weekend, we're halfway home. This thing's done, time for the playoffs. And when that bus that you just saw and Nate reached its final destination at Ferris Stadium, it'd get to a good one between Taft and O'Connor. Or so we thought. Homecoming for the Panthers at Ferris. And, well, it's interesting how one play can really determine things the rest of the way. Taft fumbles, OC knocks it out, but OC can't recover. And it ultimately leads to 3 points. Okay, no harm, no foul, right? 3-0 Taft at that point. Listen, Taft came to play today in every facet of the football game. You're seeing it right there. That's Clay Porter dragging every semblance of blue and gold on a third down to midfield, leading to more points alive. TJ Andrews doing the job right there. High aspirations for this dude. And what do you know? The Raiders are flying out of the gate with an advantage, and ultimately they run away with said advantage. Final score for you today from the northwest side. Taft 24-6. Keep in mind, O'Connor has dominated Taft for a long time now, basically 2 decades, but that snaps today as the Raiders come out on top. Let's stay in 6A. District 29, Jay Stevens get together at Gus. Who cares? Got the homecoming game. That's all that matters. I don't even want to show the rest of the highlights. It's not going to get any better than that, but this is pretty good, though. Jay trying to hang tough despite being down 27-0. Malachi Graham doing his part, getting to the outside, and he's gone. Look at the Jets. Too much. 65-yard score. Jay is on the board, but Falcons continue to fly high with that offense, doing more of the same. Robert Cardenas, fullback, doing the job. 50 sets of 50 on the forearm curls and picking up a dub on the way. Stevens 33-13 winners tonight. District play, not necessarily for everybody on this Week 5 Friday. Put Judson in that category. Rockets trying to snap a 3-game skid, welcoming Midland Legacy to Converse. Now, this is the second area team in as many weeks for the Rebels coming to town. Last week going down to Steele. D.W. Rutledge in the house. The namesake, of course, of his building right there. A building that Nathaniel Stanley is currently playing in. Currently doing things like that. That score makes it 28-0 Rockets in the first quarter. 28-0 in the first quarter. Then it's the defense. Marcus Davila picked off by Legacy. That's Kevin Duhart, should say, picked off by Judson. Taking it into plus territory. And Elijah Favila hooking up on the other end. Anthony Evans. OU getting a good one. Plus territory again. Judson finishing that drive with 6. 6 more. Stanley doing the job. 41-0 after the first. Remember those people who were saying they're worried about Judson? Not worried tonight. Looking pretty good. Getting ready to close out a 53-27 win score at the moment. On the topic of Steele, the Knights playing host to Fort Bend Christian, making the trip south early first quarter. This is sophomore quarterback Chad Warner, deep down the middle. It's got another sophomore. Royal Capel is his name. Bringing it in, taking it inside an and goal territory, but look at the stop. And Steele gets no points out of it. Nothing. But you know what? They got Jaden Bailey to do the job. And dirty jobs like that. Getting a lot of offense on the board like you just saw right there. Steele takes care of Fort Bend Christian today, 48-7. You know, around these parts, when it comes to high school football, we bring the best. Fortunately, Bill Taylor wasn't available, so we got Ryan Schaub.
We got B-Team. We got B-Team right here.